beautifully styled by Kojo Africa, my hairstyling by SK Hair Trends, my makeup by Wrap Down Makeover, my accessories by Upstyle Trends, and my lovely outfit by Anna Couture. I know you love it. I look beautiful, don't I? Oh, give me that. Oh. Should I give you a 360? Okay. All right, so I'll give you a 360. Okay. I don't know. No, I'm not slowing down. I ain't gonna slow down. Now, today is gonna be a fantastic show, like I said earlier. You can send in your messages to us at 055-157-5757. 055-157-5757. Now, today, this lady has been on our screens. We love her. And you know what? We'll be asking where she's been. You know, she's been in our brochure. You know our brochure? Yeah. Like, y'all know our brochure? Yeah. Okay, so the bloggers say they know our brochure. Now, today, she'll be one of our guests in the studio today. Do you know who it is? Yeah. Do you want to pick a guess? Yeah. All right, so pick a guess. Who? Pick a guess. Yes?
Ama K Abebrese.
Oh, my God, Amma will be here! Not just Amma. We will have other conversations as well. Of course, we want to take a look at, you know, having a 9-to-5 job that's like a regular job and the social media job. Now, they claim they are making a lot of money out of social media. So I want to get to know how much they make as compared to when you do a regular 9-to-5 job. That will be our next conversation. And of course, you know we have our pastry connoisseur who will be in the building. I'm talking about Kobe Brown. Woo! So today we'll be making pastry again. And we need you to be glued to your television set for a fantastic show. We can't do this alone, of course. We have to do it together, all right? So pick up a phone and call a friend to tune in right now because the show is just getting started. And of course, it will be a great one. But we can't do this without you. Your messages, Lloyd Shola Adeyemi will be here to read all of them. On this note, I'll take a quick break. And when we come back, we will definitely delve into our conversation. Do stay with us. Oh my goodness, the studio is something else. Of course, my studio audience are just amazing and I love them. Thank you so much for always sticking and staying with us from 1 o'clock all the way to 3 o'clock. And I told you earlier that we are having a legend today. This woman has graced one of the biggest movies in Ghana. Okay, so when we talk about movies like international movies, local movies, she's always there. Who am I talking about? The one and only. Ladies and gentlemen, before I mention her name, I need a huge round of applause for her. Yes. The one and only Ama K Abebrese. Are you guys starstruck like right now? Yeah, I know. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Somebody says he's crashing. Like, really, you're crashing? Are you sure you're crashing? Yes. How long have you been crashing on Amma?
15 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm shy.
I don't write. Like, how does it feel? Let me put the pillow here. Like, today, having Amma is like, I'm being at home and I just need to rest the cushion here because she's a sister.
Yes.
I haven't seen my sister in the
years,
long time.
Years, like...
Yeah, it's been like 9 years.
No, not that long.
It's been that long.
It can't be 9.
Yes, like 2016. That was the last time I saw you. So
no, you have a bad memory.
Really?
Last time I think I saw you when you were with another station.
Oh,
and then yes, I saw it.
Yes.
But it's been like
so 5
years. 5 years,
5
yeah.
years.
Yes.
But what have you been up to?
Oh, Lloyd, you know, most people know I'm diaspora, you know, so I've been going back and forth between the UK and, of course, you know, GH, movies. COVID kind of was also a weird thing for movies, traveling, work, and I've been funny. I started producing in the last
Oh, wow,
few years.
congratulations.
I've been producing a lot more now. You know, so yeah, it's like I've been in this industry from such a young age, for both in the UK and in Ghana. Yeah, I realized that I started my career probably officially like in 2019. So we're at 3 years?
23. You've been in the
Yeah.
industry for 23,
23 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, 23 years. I just thought,
But
it
you
was
haven't
not-
changed, you know, because like 23 years.
Actually, no,
till
no,
now,
no,
you
no,
look the
no,
same.
no. Tell the truth, no.
It's more than.
No, it was 20, no, it was 1997. I was 1990. I almost gave my age away. It was since 1997. So wait, who's good at maths?
1997. Wait. So
Yeah.
27.
Oh, really? I started my career in 1997. Yeah.
How did it all start?
So back in the UK, so there's an organization which was a TV station, pretty much like this. It was called YCTV, which stood for Youth Culture Television. And it was started by Sabrina Guinness of the Guinness family, and she's like an amazing woman who decided, she used to work in Hollywood, and she decided that the area in West London where she was at, there was a lot of young people not really doing much. So she decided to set up a TV station for 11 to, at first it was 19-year-olds and became 11 to 21-year-olds to train and teach us how to make TV programs.
Okay.
So I went there, I think in like, 2019, God, I'm missing all my years. In 1997, and yeah, I always wanted to act, I always wanted to be on TV. And then I got my training, I went on to do my degree in media arts. And I feel like for me, when it comes to this landscape,
Right.
Charlie, there's no job I haven't done in this.
That's
In
so
this
true.
Look, I've been the runner. I used to make the teas. I've been on sets. I've been an extra. I've been a studio audience. I've been. I've been a studio audience. I've been acted. I've been a TV presenter for more than 20 years, both in the UK here. I've been a TV exec. I've been an executive producer. I used to be the head of productions of Vice at One. I've been like, I'm a hustler. I've just been like, but it's such a blessing because I love this space. I love this landscape. I've said this many times before, and not to offend anybody, but I always thought that for me, when I was growing up, like the worst thing for me personally was to wake up and work in a bank. Like, right? And literally, I'm just like, I don't want to be in an office and be confined. And I just thought, like, first of all, I hate maths, so that was why.
Okay.
But
makes sense.
I hate it, but no, it wasn't even because of that. It was just like, I'm a full creative.
Right.
I'm a creative. So if you're in the media, and most of us that are in the media will know, Charlie, sometimes there's very little money in it.
Yeah.
There's very little money in it.
It's all about the
theater.
passion.
Charlie, you're so passionate.
Yeah.
You love what you do, and for so long I didn't make any money, but
So you were acting for free at a point in time?
that one is no more. It's no more. Anybody that's acted, and when you start your career, you're just looking for opportunities, right? So for me, in the beginning, I did, and I belonged to Lyric Theatre in Hammersmith, where I grew up.
Right.
The theatre company, and it's like as part of the Lyric Summer Company, you would go for the summer, you would train, you do a performance in a big theatre. You're just happy to be a young person.
Right.
Getting to do what you
So
love.
even in the international world, you can do it for free.
So this is the thing, when you're starting, I think
when
it's
you're
quite
starting.
important. I definitely
Right.
think it's quite important. Please, you're young, you don't have bills, you don't have, you're not building a house, you're not buying cars.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, for many, many years, like I really wasn't earning much money or very, very little money. So, and the funny thing about it is, even now, some people do independent projects or very small projects.
Right.
So you're getting paid very little money, but you know, you don't mind.
You don't mind it.
You know, because sometimes it's just when a lot of times people hear, oh, yeah, there's a film and it's $10 million, you know,
Yeah.
budget. They think everybody has been they
Paid
shared
a lot.
They take 100,000, no, 100,000. No, sometimes you get him, you know. If it's a $10 million film, chances are there's probably like 5,000 people that work on that project.
Right.
And everybody needs to be paid.
You know, when you started your career, not in Ghana, abroad, this is somebody's prayer request to move from Ghana abroad and say, I'm international.
Yeah.
For you, you moved from UK to Ghana. What brought you to Ghana?
Ghana's home. Ghana's home. And if I'll be very honest, it was a calling. I think I came here in, now my years is all messing up, but I remember this when I was coming. I remember just sitting on the plane and I'm like, God. I used to be with OBTV in the UK.
Yeah.
It was a Ghanaian-owned television station. It went all over Europe. And one thing I love is sometimes when I see my German bloggers, hey, we used to watch on OBTV and things,
Yeah.
which was cool. But there was a time that in the UK, I don't know if you remember the credit crunch.
Yes.
What was the year Michael Jackson died? That was the year 20 was.
Twins?
The year someone Google and get it.
Okay.
The year Michael Jackson died, and I remember I was at a crossroad, and I remember thinking, either I'm going to move to Los Angeles, LA, which is where Hollywood is. Most people, you know.
You should be somewhere 2006 then.
No.
2006,
Oh, no,
2007?
2000. Oh, no, was it 2006?
2006, 2007, that's when the credit crunch happened.
Really?
Yes.
But, have I?
Yeah.
What year did Michael Jackson die? I remember it was that year. Google and get back to me. 2009. Perfect. I came in
Okay,
2009. I think that's the year I came. I decided to come to Ghana, not just as in a holiday, you know, them December people. And it felt right. It felt like it was the time. And for me, thank you. I was born in Ghana, but you know, I left very young to join my parents who were in. I left when I think I was 9, just before I turned 10, to go and join my parents in England. So I remember not that much about Ghana. I'm a Kumasi girl, Charlie. Me, I'm a, like, you know, American. I'm a
To the whole
Kumasi girl. Shout out, you know, Kumasi. And I grew up in Kumasi. Literally, I'm one of those people. The first time I came to Accra was to come and get a plane and leave. Like literally, like I'm so proud of it. Like I was not an Accra girl at all. So I left, and that's where, you know, by God's grace, that's what, you know, ordered my steps. But one thing about it is that you can take the girl out of, you know, the village or of the country, but you can't take the Ghanaian out of me. You can't take you can take the girl out of Ghana, but the Ghana cannot come out of me. And it was also important for me to come back. Why? Charlie, Jinya, like Sankofa, you have to. I'm a very big fan of like adding symbols, as most people know.
Because every time I meet you, you have something like
some
that.
wooden.
Like earrings or your rings or, you know, even sometimes your shoes, you have some symbols in there.
Yeah. You know, no, it's a culture I'm very proud of. And this is also the thing. Being in the UK, simple thing of my name, Amma. Right? Some people would get it wrong. And I'm like, Amma is one of the most simplest names. And Charlie, I think it's, you know, it's not essentially your country. It's your country, but it's not your country. So I definitely think that in this time where so many people are coming back, they you know, beyond the return, people were like, know that they have dual identities. You can be British and German. You can be British and Ghanaian. You can be Nigerian and Ghanaian. You know, so many people have a duality or different identities that I'm so proud that I got the best of both worlds. For me, I literally feel like I got the best of both worlds.
Now, you have featured in so many big movies, but I want you to tell us, if you compare now media and then media, what has changed?
New media has skyrocketed. The words are not coming. New media has gone to another level. Like right now, okay, so I'll give you a perfect example. When I wanted to be a TV presenter, those days, where's your crew people at? There was something called beta tapes.
Okay.
Crew, does anyone know what a beta tape is? That's what I started when my career started. So if you had to do a show reel, that was the first thing. You needed a show reel. So you had to maybe get somebody, pay a lot of money, or if you know somebody, get someone to record a show reel for you.
Okay.
Then with that show reel, you would send it to different TV stations around, and hopefully somebody sees you to either get you an audition or you look out for auditions. It was so hard that time to be seen. Now with the phone, social media, there are people who are literally having like millions of followers, carving out their own creative niche, creating their own shows on social media. So right now, social media is fighting with traditional media. So in one sense, everybody can get noticed. I can be in the North Pole, I can be in a village, anywhere around the world. Once I have access to the internet and the phone, I can do amazing content and get millions of views and get paid for it, right? That's number one. But I also feel like now there's so many players in the game that it's really hard to stand out.
Yep. So
Do you see what? So in one sense, you know, it's a level playing field. Back in the day, if you didn't know someone, you didn't find corner. And, you know, even I heard there was payola. Now you don't have to do payola. You can do, as a musician, do your music and you hit. I remember I have to talk slow because I talk too fast.
No, it's fine.
I miss this contemporary. No, so I think definitely right now is the fact that TikTok, Instagram, there's so much content creation is such a thing now. And it's, anyone can make it, but I do think that for me, I don't take small beginnings for granted.
Right.
I don't take none of it for granted. Like every training that I've had, I made sure that because I love acting, I've studied the craft. You know, in school, I used to do school plays. I used to join local theater companies. I went on to do my GCSEs in drama and at degree level. And every time I get a chance to, even today, I'll still go for training.
Wow.
Because I love what I do.
So we actually want to take a look at Ama Abebrese back in the day.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you one touch. Oh, my OBTV.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Loved ones, make sure you stay tuned because this is One Touch. This is at least 20 years old. This show, so and the producer and director of this show was Davio Davi, Albert Kuvodu, and we were together at OBTV in the UK. That was our studio offices actually, just there, which is about 5 minutes from where the BBC was. Yeah, and that was my boss's car. That was my boss's car that we shot that. And when we first started the show, Chris Attor and I we used to host it together when he was also in England.
Right.
So taking me down memory lane. So wow.
Yeah.
It's like, look at me with my chubby face.
Yeah, you were a bit chubby then.
Oh yeah, I like food, so it's.
No, but now you work out a lot.
I don't. You know what it is? You know, anybody who's been big before, I've been, you know, like chubby. I kind of go through phases. Exercise is very important.
Right.
I don't work out as much as I should. I just, lots of water.
Okay.
You know, like I haven't worked out, I'm not gonna lie, for about a month now. Okay. I'll do this, I'll go work out and I'm like,
Right.
But I try.
Yeah, and you do lots of water.
Water,
Lots of fruits.
yeah, like fresh fruits, water, amazing. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. And so let's get to know how you got into some of the big movies, because we sometimes wonder, how is it that Amma is getting all these roles?
I audition.
You audition?
I audition.
All the time?
Like most of the time. So this is the thing. Beast of, like, okay, this is
I was going to ask you how you got into
So
Beast of
Azali was the Ghana film that was selected a couple of years ago for the Ghana Oscars to go represent the Oscars, the Academy Awards in Hollywood. Kwabena Jansa directed that. It's because I have a background in theater and I have a training, auditions don't scare me.
Okay.
So I remember my first film that I starred in Ghana when I moved here was Leila Jansi's film, Sinking Sands. And I'd met her and she was like, oh, she's auditioning for Sinking Sands. And I went for the audition. And I remember when
you didn't care whether you were Ama Abebrese. You are the Ama Abebrese.
But who's Amma? Amma is just Amma, right? Like, please, my mom was like, hey, fast and through. Like, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody perceives you as. It's really, I think, like for me, and anyone that knows me, I'm a very simple person. I'm very, what you see is what you get. I'm not, I'm just me. But I also think that maybe also from my training in the UK, there's times I've gone to auditions and people that I know are big stars, back then I've seen them there.
Okay.
Right? Nobody's above an audition. Nobody's above being taped. Sometimes a director, there's some roles that a directors have given it to me, but the majority of my films I've had to audition or do a screen test. So a screen test is sometimes the director has made up their mind that this role is yours, but we're gonna put you on screen. We're gonna put you on screen and we're gonna see how you are with maybe your co-star. So yeah, I audition, then the majority, and because that's my training. And I'll be honest with you, I've auditioned more times than I've been in films.
Wow.
There's so many, like this year, the last 1 year alone, I've auditioned for probably more than 20 things I didn't get.
How do you feel when you don't get it? How do you feel when you don't get it?
Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Look, if you want to be, look, I always tell people this. I want to act, I want to act, I want to act. I hear it all the time. Being an actor is one of the most disappointing things you can be. So even on, it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. So let's just say that you can audition for something that you think you've done so great. And sometimes with auditions, you go to your first audition, second, third, like they can call you back maybe 4 times. And by the 4 times they tell you, started cashing the check, you know you've got the role. And then you don't get it. So it kind of builds you up and then puts you down, builds you up and puts you down. So you need to have a level of tough skin, because I don't care who you are, it gets to a point when you start taking it personal, like, oh, why didn't I get that role? You take it personal, like, because you think you're not good enough. So most actors will tell you it's something that you have to overcome.
Did you feel that you had lost the quality that you had because you were not getting roles?
Not at all, not at all, because it's part of the industry. It's part of the industry. And I also look at it as sharpening my tools. So it's like, if I didn't get it, it just meant sometimes it's not for me. And you know, and there's times where you find out who got the role, and you're like, I get it. That makes sense. That was not my role.
Right.
And there's times I've also seen and I'm like, hey, this one, God, why? Hey. But you also have to understand that when it comes to creative works, is the director or the people behind it. And if they don't see you as that, they just don't see you as that. Like, if you cry, you stop crying, you move on. And I've said this and I'll say it again. For me, it's not quantity of films I've been in, because I think my whole career, I've done maybe, I'm under 20, around 20 films, I think. I have to check.
Okay.
In this part of the world, people do hundreds and hundreds of films, or, you know, I haven't done that. But I've been blessed to know that a lot of the projects that I have done are films and projects that stand the test of time.
Yeah.
They're films that people are moved by. They're films that...
Like Beast of No Nation.
Yes.
Right. So with Beast of No Nation, so we'll take that one, but with Beast of No Nation, how did you get the role?
I auditioned. Okay. So, but this was, okay, so Beast of No Nation is such a wonderful film project to be part of. So, I remember when, you know, I kind of heard about it, and we obviously heard that this thing was going on. They did auditions in Nigeria, they did auditions in Ghana. I know, looking for the lead, which was Abraham Atta's character, they literally, it was months and months and months of doing so. So for me, it was like, it's a blessing to do what you love. And I remember they had the audition in East Legon, and, you know, I was so nervous, and I was praying.
But how did you hear about the audition? Because we hardly hear about them.
Even they were having auditions at Executive Theatre at TV3. It was big. That time, they put it all out. A lot of people auditioned. That one, there was times that people don't hear about, but that one, I feel like they even announced, it was on radio, it was on social media. most people that are actors belong to different casting groups and stuff. So you would get to hear about it. And that one, it was a big one. Like they literally were, okay, here it is. They tried to, I know they did a wide net for that. And so for me, I remember when I went into the audition, like I fasted and prayed going into this. I literally fasted for like days and literally, I was so skinny. All the fasting and praying. But essentially, I remember when I went in that audition, it's like I just gave it my all. And I'll never forget this. The casting director, the assistant, when I finished, and I auditioned for the director, Kerry Fukunaga, and he was like, there was a lady in the room, she was like, "You're gonna make me cry." And that was, even if I didn't get that role, I knew I killed that audition. Wow. Does that make sense? So I gave it my all. I gave it my all.
How did you feel when they called you?
You know what? Do you know what? I don't think nobody knew how big that film was gonna be. Okay. Right? Like in hindsight, everybody thinks, oh, it was, you know, people thought we knew it was gonna be that big. It was an independent film. Independent film is like a small film compared to other big Hollywood 100 million, whatever movie. I think they made the film for around like 6 million, which may seem like it's a lot of money, but for that world to have a A-list like Idris Elba in there, that's quite small, right? In comparison. But it was a beautiful experience. We were filmed in the Eastern region. I wasn't even in the film that much. I had like, my role was, it wasn't what happened to the mother, but it was such a wonderful experience. And I will tell you this, when you see an A-lister like Idris Elba, just being so humble, where like just under a tree, talking to everybody, it's like, he's a star. He's a mega global star, and he's so humble. Who is anybody? So I like, for me in life, it doesn't matter how high God raises you, just always be humble. And I'm you know, just kind of seeing him and just seeing the whole production. It was an amazing experience. Like, I know a lot of people made a lot of money off that film.
Did you make money off the film?
I made money, not as much as I would have liked, but I made
Really? You made a lot of money? Is that your highest paying job so far?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at all, funny enough. And the funny thing about it is, it was like, I wasn't even thinking about the money. Okay. It was just to like, the experience. There's some jobs you do for the money. There's some jobs you do for the exposure. There's some jobs you do because you just love it. Like there's different reasons. And there's some jobs I gotta pay my bills that you do for bills. But essentially, like, no, the money wasn't even in my head. It was just like getting to be on such a set with such an amazing cast, amazing crew. It was a global crew.
I think we should actually take a look at how you were in Beast of No Nation. Okay. Yeah, I think we should take a look at it.
One could forgive a woman who didn't know how to love her child.
You do have a voice.
Oh, this is Ties That Bind, and that's another beautiful international movie that you've starred in. I don't know the international movie you haven't starred in, though.
Hey God, plenty.
Now, let me ask you this. Are you in, communication with Abraham Atta? Because he was your son at that time.
Yeah, so we are, we haven't spoken in years, but I think he's on my Instagram, and I'm not the best on social media. I'm trying to be. I used to be so on all over social media. Yeah. Now I'm like, whatever. Abraham, he finished university. He seems like he's doing really well. And I remember, so after the film finished, and I think it's quite well known, so Netflix decided to sponsor his education. Reason being is a lot of child actors don't always go on to have careers in acting. It's not even, who remembers the Home Alone kid? Yeah. Like, so they wanted to secure him, and some of the other kids as well. They try to, as much as they can, they put their money in the trust.
The other kid, what's his name?
Emmanuel. His name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
I've seen
the life that Abraham got.
So I will say this, I think a part of it is not necessarily fair from what I saw. So with Abraham, he was the lead, right? So he was the lead, so of course there were certain things that was accorded to Abraham, that was not accorded to other members of the cast. So from what I understand, not to kind of deviate or delve. They try to protect the children, all their money. They put them all in boarding school in Cape Coast. And I think for whatever reason, Emmanuel, he would run away. He didn't stay. And I remember there was some stuff I heard, like where he wanted his money. They gave him his money. And the last time I saw on TV, like, it's unfortunate because there were other kids. And I think it's just, he didn't maybe get the family support he needed. But I think the production, for as far as I know, tried to put so many things in place for him, because the other children, they did it for some of the other lead children. And Abraham was just one that they took him to the US, sponsored his education. I know he did very well in school. And I don't see him, I haven't seen him in years, but I would like to believe that he's doing okay.
Right. Of course, we see his pictures and videos all the time, so he's definitely doing okay. And it is Abraham now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And people thought he and I were related, never met him before the movie. It's called good casting. Sometimes they cast, people say, you guys look alike.
Yeah, you do look alike, though. You do. Yeah.
So at least it was good casting that I played his mom.
Yes, you did. Now, anybody has questions? Yes, because, my studio audience, if I don't involve them, we'll finish and they'll say, Actually, Rosalie, let me ask questions.
Of
you ask
course,
questions.
of
Please go ahead.
Hi.
First of all, you look very young. Are you sure you're 44? Like, are they sure?
She didn't mention age. Why you mentioning?
He's Googled me.
And one thing I've also noticed is that for the past 27 years you've been in this industry, not even a single person has come on social media to talk something bad about you. I've never seen something like that before. Why? What's the secret?
Wow. I think I'm just not a controversial person, right? It's just not me. I think for me, I'm one of those people, I stand for love, I stand for God, I stand for humility. I give as, I try to be nice to people.
People don't know your love for God. Now, Amma and I used to attend the same church. That's how we became friends.
Yes.
Yes, Amma is very spiritual. Yes. And so I know Amma from that side, and her love for God is just something else.
No, I think, you know what? Maybe you haven't heard them saying bad stuff. I definitely think look, nobody's perfect. I'm sure I've heard, maybe I've, offended some people. One thing though is most people know I'm an advocate for children, for sexual assault victims, especially children who have been either sexually assaulted or abused. And I don't make any mistakes for that. I'm also an anti-rape campaigner, and I've had people come and write all sorts of evil things. Some people feel like if they buy someone chicken and rice, it means that the girl should have sex with them, and if they don't, you've taken my lorry fare, that's wrong. So, I've had people come and write all sorts of mean things. Obviously, keyboard warriors and insult, but I just think for me, I always want to just stand for what I believe is right. And I'm sure there have been some people that have said bad things about me, but
that's the spirit. Yes, who else will?
Let it go. I don't let it get to me.
Please go ahead.
All right. I'm Charlie Water.
Charlie, stand up so that they'll come and pick you. Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Please, I want to ask you, in the past 27 years, whereby you were coming up as an upcoming artist, actress, sorry, did you encounter any director or filmmaker who wants to turn you down before giving you a role?
When you say turn you down, what do you mean?
I'm speaking from...
Sleep with you. Who wants to sleep with you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before giving you a role, or if he doesn't turn you down, he's going to take the role from you and give it to someone else. Did you encounter any calamity like that?
Okay. So, the turn you down is I've not heard that terminology before, but
These are the
see what you
Gen
mean.
Zs, Amma.
Charlie, it's okay. We've had our time. I'm not even what is it? It was Gen Z and millennial and beyond and before millennials. I will say this, I've been very blessed, and I'll say I've been very blessed. I've not ever been in that position. I know people do. I've even done and produced TV shows about this. But I also think that, and I've said this, there was a time when you used to see a bunch of auditions, audition for this, audition for that. If something looks too good to be true, it usually is. most of the auditions I've gone to, I've always made sure that it's from a credible place, because somebody can decide that, oh, I come and audition in my room. If you go there, you know the situation is not good, get out. Or if it's a hotel and then you want to go into a room, but yet you're not seeing other professional behavior around. I know some people have fallen prey to it. I've been very blessed that no, I haven't had anybody.
That's good. That's good.
But I know it happens.
Yeah,
I know
it does happen. Yeah,
I know it happens.
she's ready. Let me ask her about her new project, and I can come to you because she's in a new movie that you guys have to go see the movie. Tell us about your new movie, Amma.
The Storm. So The Storm is directed by another diaspora Ghanaian. He's a British Ghanaian, Ben Owusu. Shot in Ghana, full Ghanaian crew, and it kind of deals with, set, in an election year. It wasn't intentional, but I mean, and dealing with corrupt forces within the police force, and basically just highlighting that, look, in this world, when it comes to the world of corruption, especially in the police, some are good, some are bad. And I kind of, I play a Detective Lynn.
Okay.
And I never want to give too much away, but it's kind of highlighting, the good and bad that we tend to have both in the political space and in the police space as well. And I think it was interesting because a lot of times, so when we did the film, the Nigeria Bring Back the Girls had happened. I think that was like a big story. So in this case too, there are some missing girls that the police are supposed to uncover, but as you find out, it's not as it seems. So a lot of times the so-called good people are not always good.
Yeah.
And I think Ben did a wonderful job. It's a wonderful cast. Ajay Anand, Fifi Coleman, Lucky Lawson, Edward Kufuor. He plays the president. Edward Kufuor is always a president. Why not? Just to name a few, Sama Mumin and Samini. That was Samini's first time acting as well, and I was also in it. So
how long did it take to make the movie?
There was shooting. I shot for about 2 weeks, but I think production went on for about 4 to 5 weeks. In Ghana, in different places, around mostly Accra, in Abri, and the environs. And I'm sure they have a little. Okay, they're showing little clip as we're there. And it's premiering on the 21st of September at the Silverbird.
All right, I think on that note, we want to take a look at, excerpts of the movie because this movie is a must watch. Take a look at it.
Hello, my name is Ken Fiati, and I want to introduce to you something which is of prime importance, and that brings me so much joy. I'm talking about the movie The Storm, directed by Ben Owusu and assisted by Mark Lord. This is a movie filmed right here in Ghana, and it is none like the others you have ever watched. Yours truly plays the lieutenant. Please don't get it wrong. I don't play with what people call me. I am not lieutenant. I am the lieutenant because I'm the ultimate, and you have to see me do my thing in this movie. If you are tired of this life and you want to die, just cross my path in this movie and I'll deal with you. On the 21st of September of this year, let's meet at the West Hills Mall or the Accra Mall, Silverbird Cinema, and watch The Storm together. Samini is my boss in this movie. You don't want to miss this for anything. I'll see you there.
Okay, we'll definitely see you all there. 21st September it is.
That's Ken. He's one of the actors. It's a very star-studded Ghanaian film. So it's quite exciting. I haven't. This will be my first major premiere for a while, like film-wise. So I'm actually looking forward to it. And I said it's such a massive cast of people. I can't even get through all the other actors.
So you came all the way from UK for this movie?
No, I'm here, but I was supposed to go, but I'm staying.
Okay.
And then when we finish the premiere here, we'll go to London and do a UK premiere as well.
All right.
Just because obviously the director, Ben, he's also British Ghanaian, and there's a huge Ghanaian diaspora in the UK, huge. So I think once we finish Ghana, we'll go and show it to the UK audiences as well.
We'll definitely be there to watch it. But you know, social media is also part of our audience, and they're always sending in their messages. And so Lloyd, Shola, Adeyemi, our girl and your girl, the Gist girl, is here. Hi, darling. You look beautiful.
Standing right in through the screen. Anybody watching us home, I'm sure their eyes are a little blinded because, I mean, we have two beautiful ladies on the set. Anyways, you know how we do all the time on social media. I told you that those in studio are very lucky to be, you know, enjoying the conversation, but those at home are joining on social media, and obviously they don't keep quiet. They know that dear loyal Gist girl, me, will always bring up what is happening on social media. And of course, we have the beautiful Ama K Abebrese seated. So, Amma, are you ready for your messages?
Yes,
of
please.
course. So this one says that I am Lordina from Ashalewoche. Shout outs to KT. This one says she is humble. Amma,
Very
your humility
humble.
can be felt through the screen. This one says, hi, Ama K is one of my all-time favorites. I too much love her. Keep up the great work, Amma. God be with you. This one says, Ama K Abebrese is such a cutie and a lovely lady. Beast of No Nation, Charlie, that movie is awesome. This one says that, hello, good afternoon. I'm Ruben from University of Ghana, Legon. I've been following her since I was 14. I really love her movies and her winning most of the awards. Why is your favorite color yellow, though? They want to know. This one says that, love the show so much, very educative and inspiring. Kudos, Rosalind Fatima from Bibiani is the one saying that. So obviously, if there's anything I know, I've been watching her for a while, and I'm so starstruck.
You starstruck, right?
Yeah,
you should. The first time I met Amma was in church, and I was like, ooh, is that Amma?
Remember we did that. We did a production together. Yeah.
So I met Amma, I'm like, what? And she's so down to earth. I was like, but she's supposed to be a celebrity.
Do you know what hits me the most? Is the fact that she's not aging. The same Amma of yesterday is the same Amma of today. It's looking like she'll be like that forever. Why are you competing with God, Amma?
Please. No, listen, they say, mind your business, drink lots of water, and God keeps you young.
Period.
So I'm minding my business.
And you're drinking your water because it's showing all over your face. So I think you at home, if you want glowing skin, you found out the recipe. Make sure you just drink your water, mind your business, and your skin will glow, okay?
So we actually do have, you want to ask a question, okay? All right, so we're coming back into the studio to get our audience also out of it. Yes, darling, talk to us.
With all the movies that we've done so far, and which of them gave you hard time? Like, which of them did you find it challenging? Thank you.
If I'm honest, most films you do is a different challenge. Like, I feel, you know, unless I've done like small roles, I don't think there's any film project that I've done that it was not a challenge. I will take it back to my first lead project, and I was the lead, which was Sinking Sands. I think they showed a snippet earlier on. That one, it was such, I remember that was a film, it was my first year in Ghana. We shot in the Volta region. I had to be away from my family. I'm a very bubbly, you know, lively person, and my character I was playing was so opposite. So I did, you know, there's a technique in acting we call method acting.
Okay.
So I didn't do full method acting. I employed, you know, a part of it. Method acting is where you live the character. You're literally living it. And so you're cutting off what you know. And I remember it was a very dark time because when you're playing a character, after a while, part of it becomes you. So it's almost like you're wearing the costume and becoming that person. And after maybe a month or so, you have to take that character off. So there's something very spiritual about acting because it's when you're playing somebody, you're not just reading lines. You're becoming that person. What's the person's favorite food? Which will probably be different from you. Right. What's the person's fears? What is some of the person's secrets?
Live the person.
Live that person. So every film comes with its own unique set of challenges, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, literally. But you have to you give it your all. And then, yeah, until the next one.
Okay. Now, are you a family person?
Oh, when you say family person?
Family, like
oh, my family. Everyone's a family person.
Why are you scratching your head? You've kept your family very secret, though.
So I've said this, and I've said it on many platforms. I'm I'm in the
Amma.
media,
Yep.
right? I've chosen this life, right? If I've chosen this life, my mother did it, my father did it, anybody who is my sisters did it, anybody who is close to me, unless they've chosen to be in the public, it's unfair for me to put them out there. Does that make sense? So, and it's a choice. And I always say, it's called a private life for a reason, right? Now, you know, if you choose to be public, there's nothing wrong with it. We live in an age where somebody puts, you know, I've seen people's sonograms when they're pregnant, their little sonogram pictures. Nothing wrong with it, it's just a personal choice. But I've been in this industry so long that I realized that for me, it's important for people to make a choice whether they want to be out there. So my career comes with XYZ. It doesn't mean my family members should. My mom, you know, my mom should go wherever she's going. Nobody knows that. That's my, you know, and it's just, I think it's just a respect thing. If my mom, and my mom is so different from me. My dad is so different from me. I'm the loud, bubbly one. If she wanted to be in this industry, or then of course I would push that. But I think it's just out of respect for the people in my life that, yeah, just to, for now, I just, yeah.
Amma, so on the 21st, we are coming to see the movie, The Star.
21st, Silver Bird, get your tickets, come down.
So are the tickets out already?
Tickets are out. You can go into the Silver Bird website, check it out. It's happening, and obviously not just myself. This is just a few of the actors. I didn't even mention everybody, but like, you know, come and see. You know, come and see. Let's take some selfies, and I will say this, and this is for everybody. So I've noticed that a lot of times when there's premieres in Ghana, everybody wants to come to the premiere, dress up, look nice, take pictures, and then they don't go back to the cinema. A premiere is just to showcase the first outing of the film, but it's going to be in the Silver Bird afterwards. So, you know, if you're not able to make it for the 21st, go on a date.
Still gonna be there.
Take a girl. Go with your guy friends. Go with your girlfriends. Go and watch the film and support Ghanaian films. A lot of people are saying, oh, there's no movies, the industry, there's no films. We have to support in order to get more.
Right.
I would say that, you know, go and see the film from the 21st onwards, but it would be nice to see it at the premiere. But go afterwards and watch it.
Go afterwards and watch it. Amma, thank you so much for being here and spending your time with us. You know, 1 hour's come by so fast, you know. Yeah.
Wow.
We could talk all the time.
Thank you so much. When you're a chatterbox.
Yeah.
Please, it's Rosa. How can I even run away
Amma
with you?
doesn't talk too much. I do the talking. It's fine. You all can attest to it that I did the talking. Amma was not. Amma, thank you so much for being here. We are super grateful. And thank you for always gracing our screens with, you know, super talent. We love you for this. All right, so Shola wants to read message. We are going, Shola.
Yeah, we have
you want to read just two?
And this one says, oh, those are the back there. This one says, good afternoon. I'm Mirabel watching from Cameroon. I love the show.
Thank you, Mirabel.
Hello, good afternoon. I really love Ama K Abebrese, always empowering others through inspiration and creativity. Can't wait to see you in person. Come on the 21st and you'll see her in person, all right? So, Rosalind?
Yes, somebody said something about my favorite color. Is my favorite color really
yellow? Yes.
It is yellow.
Oh, wow.
And I think yellow just represents who I am. Just sunny, bright, and just sunshine.
Oh, we love you, Ama Abebrese. So this whole time will permit us with Ama Abebrese. But then, don't forget that we are going into the kitchen to prepare our pastry with Kobe Brown. And also later, we'll have a conversation with these young ones who are making money off social media. Listen, there's so much money on social media, you have no idea. So go to your television set for all that gist. We'll be right back. KB about it, because listen, I'm just a foodie that I don't know too much about technicalities when it comes to pastries. I might call this a cookie, but maybe that's not the name. So we are going into our kitchen to meet our pastry connoisseur, our chef for our show, Kobe Brown. Hi, Kobe. How are you?
Awesome, and you?
I'm fine. It's good to have you here again.
Likewise, good to
be
here again.
Yeah. You know, the last time your hair was all and now it's braided. Hey, you and your fashion sense, you're not easy.
I'm a pastry chef, of course.
Okay. So it comes with it, right?
Yes.
That's nice. So what I'm eating, is it a cookie or what?
Yes, so we call it cookie. In French, we call it sablé.
Oh,
So
I'm having sablé.
exactly. So this is a chocolate sablé.
So do you make it yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
It is so good. Please make some for me, okay?
Don't
Thank
worry.
you. So what are we preparing today?
Okay, so today we are making a citrus meringue tart. So I know that we have a lot of like citrus in Ghana. So I'm trying to do a combination of exotic and local like citrus. So we're going to like 3 different citrus collection.
Okay.
So we have like the local orange.
Okay. Oh, that's local orange.
Yes. And this is the foreign lemon.
Okay.
And then we have the foreign orange.
Okay.
So this is orange, and it's orange.
Actually, I was thinking it was clementine, and then I took a second look at it and I realized it's orange.
Yeah, this is orange. This is where the name orange came from, actually.
Okay, so it's not the green orange. It's not the Ghanaian orange. This one.
Just local orange. Okay.
Hey, look at it, bro.
Okay.
All right.
So first, we start with a citrus curd or lemon curd. It's like a paste or a cream made from citrus. Okay, so we just like, I will need your help in the kitchen.
Okay.
So please. Yeah,
What am I supposed to do?
All I need you to do is just cut these oranges for me.
How do you want me to cut it?
Just this way.
All right.
That's all.
Okay. So, maybe he's always making sure that I do something in the kitchen. But what he doesn't know is that he's going to start paying me very soon.
A good assistant deserves a good pay.
Yeah, exactly. You know the job.
Okay.
So we have to squeeze all the oranges?
Yes, then goes the next one.
And are you going to mix it?
Yes, all of it.
All of it?
So it creates a unique flavor profile.
Oh, right.
Yes, and then we go to the
lemons.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never ever seen a mixture of lemon and orange in any pastry. Has any of you seen it? No, because it's always either lemon or it's orange.
Exactly.
So is this something that you're creating yourself or is already in existence?
Okay, so this, I just came up with it yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Just because you said, Kobe, I need you. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do some orange.
Okay.
And orange is something that we have every day. You know, it's around us 24/7 by the streets. You can get oranges. So
Okay.
I decided to take this approach because it's something that we want people to try at home as well.
Right.
Yeah, so we just like getting a whole bunch of citrus. And obviously, we all know the importance of having citrus in your diet, you know. Did you know that citrus actually help
To lose weight?
one?
Woo!
Also, it's actually one good cure for diabetes.
Really?
Yes, so you
No,
can
I
check
didn't
it
know
out.
this.
Yeah, so it helps like
For diabetic patients?
Yes.
It brings down their sugar level?
exactly. So you see, we are making something sugar at the same time. We are countering something that will help not to have the bad health benefits of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So we have our citrus.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's gone on the fire for a few minutes, right?
Yeah, just to warm up.
Okay.
And then we do the next thing, which is separate our eggs.
Okay.
We just need the egg yolks.
Okay.
Okay, so in my kitchen, I hate waste. So whatever it is that I'm making, I make sure that I find a use for the other components.
Okay.
So we have this
Okay,
here.
so this is how you actually separate your egg yolk from your egg white.
Yes. Please, if you can't do this, I would just advise you to just put your hand this way, you know.
Okay. So
And
it's
then-
another way of doing
Exactly.
it. as well. Why are you not using the white? You could have used the white, right?
So I'll use the white for something else, for
Oh,
a different thing.
Okay.
So
So,
I just
it's a
need-
whole meal.
Yes.
Right.
For now, I just need the yolk.
The yolk.
Okay. Sweet.
Now, you know, there's a lot of money to be made on social media, right?
Yes.
So now it's like 8 to 5 is fading away gradually without us even knowing. And the young ones are making so much money. When they tell you how much they make, you'd be surprised. Some people are charging like 5,000 Ghana cedis per post on social media. Some people say, oh, when I create content, you know, TikTok pays me a certain amount of money, or when they gift me. And you see, even some people like pastors and all of that are now going on TikTok live so they can make money off TikTok. So there's a lot of money to be made on social media. Now, as you're learning to make this afternoon, don't forget that you can make it and sell it on social media is another way. Now, let's delve into our next conversation as KB is in the kitchen and he's preparing the name of the pastry is?
Lemon meringue tart.
Huh?
Lemon citrus or citrus tart, citrus meringue tart.
Hey, you feel as so.
Okay, so it's just citrus meringue tart.
Okay, so citrus
meringue
tart.
Yeah.
Tarts. Okay, so it's a tart. All right. So I see you mixing the juice with the egg yolk.
So there was egg yolk, sugar, cornstarch.
Okay.
And then the juice.
Okay, so egg yolk, cornstarch, sugar, and the juice, and the orange juice. Okay.
Yes.
And you warmed the juice a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
And it all goes back
into it as well. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to leave you to do your thing in the kitchen. I'm going to come back and taste, you know, because I know by the time I come back, you'd have been done with all the mixing, right?
Absolutely.
Great. And so it's time for us to delve into this conversation. Now, as a young person, you are saying the economy is tough. We say, worry no more. The economy could be tough, but you could make it better. How can you do so? By making money off social media. And so I'm excited about my next conversation. These young ones are doing so much and they are making money. Listen, if you see the lady's shudder, you can know that she makes more than 10,000 a day. Telling you, hey, you see her shudder alone is like, I don't know if it's Gucci or it's Burberry or it's, you know, but Charlie, the girl is looking fine. Today I'm going to do a wash on her because I know she's making so much money. Ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, let's welcome Nanajua! Nana, I want you to boogie. Yay! Wait, so you know what? I have another young lady here. Okay. We call her the Gen Z. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, you know what? I'm going to do something different. All right. We have a lady, and you know, whenever we see her, darling, stand up and let's see your beautiful self, darling. Woo! Let's see you. Oh my gosh, you look beautiful. Please give her the microphone. It's first time being in the studio, so I want people to see her. Take the microphone, darling. Your first time being here?
Yeah.
Are you Ghanaian?
No.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Gracie.
Gracie, where are you coming from?
Sierra Leone.
Right. Oh, wow. So you've been watching the show from Sierra Leone?
Yeah, sometimes.
Nice, nice. Oh, you look so beautiful this afternoon.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. I hope you're going to come here often. Hopefully.
If it's needed.
Yeah, it is needed. Your beauty, it is needed.
Okay.
Right, and enjoy the show. Right. Now, I did tell you earlier that we are going to do something different in Ajua. I love what you're wearing, though. Like, who made it? Who are you wearing?
Boateng clothing.
Wow. Boateng clothing. You make a lot of money, don't you? So you can afford Boateng clothing. Yes. Okay, so we have another Gen Z in the building. Y'all know her. It's your girl. It's my girl. It's our one and only Lord Shola Adeyemi. Now, today, dear.
Just think I'm in your seat. I'm sitting close to you today.
Do you want to sit here?
No. I'm so starstruck.
Oh my God.
Because I'm close to Rosalind. Can you guys imagine? Because the Rosalind Fele. Hi, Rosalind.
Hi, Shola.
Hi, Mama.
And hi, Nanajua.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, yes.
Nanajua, I am so happy that you're here. I'm good. I'm good because you're here.
Okay.
Trust me. And thank you so much for coming today.
Welcome.
I know your fans are watching. Have you shared the video already? Not yet.
No.
You have a huge following.
Yeah.
Yes. So we want you to share. Okay. Where's your phone? Your phone is in the crowd.
Yeah.
They'll bring it so that you share. Today we are all sharing. How many of you have shared? Have you shared the video already? Yeah. You've shared it? Yeah. Yes, continue sharing it because today we want everybody to stay glued to their television set for this. No, bring Nanajua's bag. It's okay. Just bring it. We want her to share. And, you know, the followers should watch how Nanajua is making a lot of money. Nanajua, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21? Yes, please. So when did you complete school?
I completed SHS in 2022.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. And after SHS? You're just making money?
Yes, for now. But currently, I'm a student of University of Cape Coast, level 200.
Wow, that's nice. Yes. What are you studying?
Business management.
Shola.
Yes, baby.
So you are also here.
Yeah.
You say you make a lot of money from social media?
Me?
8 to 5?
From 8 to 5 years, but social media?
No. You don't make money from social media?
First of all, I've not really gotten I've not really understood social media enough to say that I am an influencer. I know that everybody uses social media, but the people making the money are the social media influencers.
Okay. Okay. Now, shall I say that the social media influencers are the ones making the money, not the 9-to-5 ones like ourselves?
No, Rosalind, wait, don't misconstrue me.
Okay.
Let me say well. So I was saying that when we say social media, all of us use social media. But I believe that the people saying they are making the money are the social media.
They are making the money.
Exactly. So I'm just saying that I'm not saying 9-to-5 does not pay. I'm just saying that social media influencers. Oh, don't make me
Darling,
loud.
that's the reality.
I'm telling you. Rosie, what makes you say that?
Let's be ask her how much she makes. Now, Najwa, apart from being in school, are you a content creator or you're an entrepreneur on social media? Which is which?
A brand ambassador.
You're a brand ambassador. Wow. How did it all start?
Well, it started from me being a photo model, a video vixen, and I also own an NGO.
Wow, that's nice.
That's how it all started.
That's how it all started. And how many brands are you an ambassador for? So
far, 3 brands.
3 brands?
Yes.
So how much do you pay? Okay, so yours, is it brand ambassadorial or it's a content creation or it's they have something, it's called, What? Apart from brand ambassador, there's something like influencer.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so yours is ambassadorial?
Yes.
So what brands are you working with?
Currently, I'm working with Lizzie Tomato Mix.
Okay.
Yes, I'm working with NebGH.
Okay.
And, what's that? Blackberry Ghana.
Blackberry?
Yes, it's a lounge.
So, okay, so do they pay you like monthly or weekly?
Yes,
or
it's monthly.
It's monthly?
Yes, please.
Is it good?
Yes, it's good.
So how much do you charge per post or per month, each month?
Okay, it depends. Let's say Lizzie Tomato Mix, for example, I can charge like 7,000 a month.
Eh?
Yes.
Répétez, no, répétez-moi.
You said what?
7,000
a month.
A month. Yes, please.
And then the others?
Let's
no, Kemi, what did you say? You are creative chef in it.
And Blackberry, 3,000 Ghana cedis a month. And NebGH, yes, she actually did this makeup for me.
Okay.
Yes. As for hers, it depends on a post. Yes, exactly. So anytime I post, I get paid.
Okay. Yes. So when you post, how much you charge per post?
1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,500. Yes, please.
So you are making more than 10,000 cedis a month as a student, and you don't wake up to do 9 to 5.
No.
Shola?
Yes,
so when I say what I said,
Rosie, I heard you loud and clear.
You did, eh?
But I'm also trying to say that I get that you make quite a lot of money from social media. But I don't think that it can sustain you for a long time, depending on how you also use what you have when you have it.
Right.
So, for instance, you're making the money she's making now. I mean, at a point, people get tired of certain influencers, I believe, and then they move to the next. Because, mind you, every 2 months, there's a new influencer. Every 3 months, there's a new influencer gaining massive, influence. Okay. Someone has done something today, and tomorrow the person is trending. Then you see everybody's attention.
It's not sustainable.
Exactly. Like, everybody's attention swiftly changes to the next person. Do you understand? So I believe that social media, you milk when you are freshly in the scene. It gets a time, you might milk for a very long time, but obviously it will get a time, people will forget you. Right. That's social media.
That's what you,
yes,
for you.
Yeah.
But for you, Nanajua, how long have you been doing it?
2 years now.
2 years has been consistent?
Yes, please.
So you started with all 3 brands 2 years ago?
No, I started from being a Cops model.
Cops?
Yes, Cops Empire.
It's
a modeling agency.
Okay.
That was where I started from.
When you said Cops initially, I was like, hey. What else say? Wow. All right, continue, darling.
So I started from being a Cops model, a video vixen, and later I started donating items to support girls.
Okay.
Yes, so I signed the first deal, that was last year, December, with Lizzie Tomato Mix, followed by Blackberry Ghana and NebGH. Yes.
I'm quite intrigued, I must say, because the kind of money that you are even getting, and so what car do you drive?
I don't drive.
You don't drive.
Yes, please.
But what's your dream car?
Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce.
Yes.
But as an influencer, you can actually buy it very soon. You know, you're making 10,000 cedis a month and more.
Yes.
Wow. Anybody here who is also into social media, you know, influencing or ambassadorial? Okay, Titus, you are. Oh, you say your name is what? Titus. Titus. Okay. Titus. Titus, talk to us. Yeah.
I also do many of public speaking.
Okay.
And so when I go to a certain place to speak, I have a fashion brand, Mr. L Clothing.
Okay.
And they sew for me freely. Then I go there, represent them. So I do more of advertising for them as well.
Okay. So how much do you make of that?
I don't buy outfits.
Okay.
I just tell them I'm going this place, and sometimes too they gift me with so many things here.
Right. Okay, so you get to save your money. No, but he's saving money.
I'm saving money.
Yeah.
Because there are outfits, kaftan, you can buy kaftan 800 CDs, and I like going to many places. And so if you will buy, let's say 10 kaftans, 800 CDs times 10, I mean, you are saving money. And so, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so as you were speaking, we are still in the kitchen. KB is still in the kitchen. KB? Hi, KB.
Hello.
Hi. How is the kitchen going?
Amazing.
Great. So if you hear any noise, it's KB in the kitchen. What are we stirring now?
We're making a meringue.
You're making the meringue?
Yeah.
So what have you mixed so far?
We're done with the lemon curd right here.
Okay.
For our filling, and then we are making the meringue, and after, it's eating time.
Okay. So the sound, the crrrr is making the meringue. That's nice. We are learning a lot today. We are doing a combo of everything. Yes, anybody else making money off social media? Yes, Denito.
Hi. Okay. I'm also into public speaking and an actor as well.
Okay.
And then a pro-studio audio.
Right.
Honestly speaking. So sometimes too, when you go outside, somebody might be like, oh, I've seen you in this movie. Oh, I saw your girlfriend with Rosebank. Okay, on that note, if you are buying this, don't buy it. I'm giving it to you for free. Sometimes to Ellis Clothing, that's somebody who sews a dress for me. You'll be like, oh, Charlie, program media. Fakobra white. So I don't buy the dresses as well. So I also save money. Okay. And then get things for free on social media.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So social media is really paying the bills, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I never disputed the fact that it's giving them the money.
Yeah.
I am talking about your ability to work with what you have when you have it. Because social media is such a, it's like trends. You know that when you trend for a while, when the trend ends, nobody really remembers you.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's the same thing as influencing. Whereas, let's come to 9 to 5. I come to work in the morning. Yeah. I leave probably at 5 p.m. In that day, because mine is a vicious cycle. Until I move from the company, I'm still there every day. Do you understand? Doing the same job, have a steady paying job. I think the only downside to 9 to 5 is the fact that it's a static process.
Yeah.
And before,
but you have security, like you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. So you work here. Obviously, they'll give you, there are certain benefits that come with it. So, for instance, sometimes they give you a health card. You have clothing allowances. You have sometimes even fuel.
How much do you make a month?
Girl, why you wanna ask me that? It's confidential. But
please. She was able to tell us.
Girl, stop.
She was able to tell us how much you make. How much do you make a month?
Please. It's not, no, to be honest, it won't get to the 7,000 she makes a month.
Okay.
But I'm saying that at the end of the day, I still come and I'm under an establishment. So positive side for me is the fact that I am very covered. Yeah. If something happens to me today, I know that my company can, extend a helping hand. True. Whereas she is on her own, independent. She might be working with brands. But for instance, she has a 3-month contract with a brand. After 3 months, they're done, What's the probability that something happens to her tomorrow? The brand will come calling or coming back to her.
Nana, do you have all these thoughts running through your head that, this could be just for a period, and so what happens to you next?
Well, I won't keep working with one brand forever.
Okay.
Yes, I believe as days are passing or months are passing by, other brands will also recognize me and would love to sign me as their ambassador.
Okay.
Yes.
So what are the tricks that you use to get all these brands signing you on?
Well, for mine, I don't know. I just had a call. Yes. They said they saw my post on Instagram. Okay. That's how come they were able to reach out to me. Yes. I do act sometimes too. So it was through those things that I got all these deals. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Anybody else? Anybody who is also experiencing something similar? Yes. Some of you are content creators as well. I really want to know, for the content creators.
My problem is that I'm trying to make people understand that 9 to 5 is not as scary as they make it look.
No, it's not. Some of us have done 9 to 5 for a very long time.
And I feel that in this new chapter of, or let me say generation, or my generation.
Or my generation.
Oh yeah, our generation, because Rosalyn says she's 25.
Yeah. I am 25.
Yes, so Rosalyn and I, as well as Amma, our generation, most of us are running. In fact, it's not like we are running away from 9 to 5 because it's not giving us this amount of money. But they forget that Amma had to build a following. If she did not have followers, if people were not actively following her page, she wouldn't get the ambassadorial deals.
Right.
You know? And for someone who just finished school, it takes time for you to build that. Some people find it very easy to build it fast, just like Amma has. But then I know someone who says that she's... That's someone that has come out from school recently, and the person has been trying to do social media influencer, and she's depressed. Because, yes, because nobody is minding her. It takes time. Like, you have to get to you have to get to a point. Yeah, you have to get to your point on your social media.
So it gets to the level where some of you can be depressed because you're not getting the numbers.
You have to get to a point on your social media for people to recognize you.
So it's depressing to be on social media. Yeah, Titus, you want to say something?
Yes, Rosalyn. Denito was on TikTok. He found it difficult to get followers, and he quit. He's no more on TikTok because of that reason.
You see?
Because of depression.
Who is that?
Denito.
No,
so what were you doing on TikTok?
So, I'm an actor. Yeah, I'm from the School of Performing Arts, so mostly stage plays and screenplays. I post most of my works there. And then sometimes I go and MC in secondary schools when it's SRC and something. I post most of it there. But sometimes when you go and check, like 15 likes, 200 watch. I mean, I'm wasting data. I'm wasting my phone. I'm wasting lights. Meanwhile, I'm not getting anything from it. Exactly. What am I doing on that social? And then later on, you go and see somebody talking about you. It's so unbearable.
So it's depressing.
You see, Rosalyn,
I think somebody else wants to say something. I'm coming, Chola. I'll come back to you. Yes.
My name is Ama K Abebrese.
All right, Nanaki.
An actor and a content creator.
Okay.
I understand what my brother is saying, but sometimes what you post is not what we want to watch.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. You post your event, or you want to let people know what you are doing, but that's not what I want to watch.
Okay.
I've been depressed. Maybe I'm
tired.
I'm tired. I want to watch maybe Jeffrey Notice act and just laugh and just watch some small donut and things, and they can't show me performance. For where? I'm a content creator myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes what I post might not be what you want to watch. So sometimes you need to study the market, study the environment, or study your followers, and you get to know what they want, and you need to put such content there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rosalyn, so that brings me back to what I was saying. I'm not saying that social media does not pay or you don't have to. All I'm trying to say is that you need to know your market, okay? You are young, like you said, there are some content that you might post that people don't care about. But you need to know yourself and find what your people can relate to. Because if Ajwa dances today and she gets 500 likes, and I say, oh, I've seen her dancing, so I'm going to dance and do everything like her.
It's not easy.
No. It won't work. But that's what brings me back to 9 to 5. You know, 9 to 5, you don't have to come and dance for your boss to pay you. At the end of the month, it's a steady, static pay. You will get your money. All you have to do is just come to work, do what you have to do. I'm not ridiculing.
But I want to know if, Nana Joy, you have any dreams of doing 9 to 5?
Hey.
You want?
No.
Really?
It's not possible.
It's not possible. Why so?
No, I love social media influencing, like everything about social media, because let's say I'm making, let's just say, example, I'm making 5,000 a month.
Okay.
From social media influencing, and 5 to 9 job. Let's say the pay is just 2,000 Ghana
or
cedis
3,000.
Yes, like. No.
What if it's 5,000? Same 5,000?
No, it's not possible. I know. We are in Ghana.
So because you can sleep and wake up at any time and then the money
exactly,
is in your account,
like yes. So for me, I would choose being a model or choose social media influencing over 5 to 9 job. Yes, and the stress and all that, the transportation in and out and all that. Especially if you don't get a very good company who has company cars to be picking you in and out and all that. So, yeah, so I'll choose the social media influencing over the 5 to 9 job.
But the social media influencing, some people say it's stressful, it's depressing.
If you're not it's stressful, but it pays. You just have to be consistent with whatever you are doing. Yes, try your best to, create content, not only to make people laugh, but to always educate them. Yes, exactly. So
let me get KB involved in the conversation. KB, you have anything to say? Let me in the conversation. Yes.
Sure, why not? I'm bringing my tools.
Okay, bring your tools. So she's making 7,000 on social media.
7,000
per gig.
Per gig, okay.
Yes. So let's say roughly about 12,000 a month.
Okay.
She's sleeping and waking up and making 12,000. Right, 12,000 a month. So, I don't know, what's your take on it?
So personally, I think social media work is a hard job. To wake up every morning or every day and strategize what can I put out there for people to get glued to. It's a lot of mental work. You understand? We have a physical work where you have to do like your physical, but this is something mental. Mental is very stressful, actually. Like my work, I have both mental and physical. It's quite stressful, but she's doing more of a mental work. So I don't think that it's an easy job or an easy task. And every penny earned, it's worth deserving, actually, for me.
But for you, again, because of the job that you do, are you also making money off social media, like you're selling yourself on social media?
Absolutely. Honestly, I think I have what I call an online patisserie shop.
Okay.
I don't have a stationary shop where people walk in. My shop is online. So you literally purchase from me online. And that's how a lot of people get to know me. You understand?
Oh, right.
It's not too different from having to be an influencer. And I have brands of products who call me once in a while, say, Kobe, I need you to develop a recipe for me. Okay. I need you to do this for me. I need you to use my product and give me feedbacks. That is it.
Oh.
We are in that generation.
Oh, wow. So you're also a social media influencer. So what brands have you worked with so far?
Okay, so I've worked with a spice company. It's called Food for Gods. They supply spices from all over the world. So most of my spices are from the real origination of those spices.
Okay.
Like if it's vanilla from Madagascar. If it's cinnamon from Sri Lanka. If it's turmeric from India.
Wow.
So most of the spices I use in my dessert are from all over the world.
And they pay you to use their spices?
Absolutely. Yeah, you are being paid to develop those recipes. And sometimes it's not really about the pay. It's more about what you love to do. You understand? Because sometimes you need to cast your bread on the water and someday you find it.
Baka, he's cooking chi to you. So abodo. Is that my chi coming? Hey, I'm so good at chi now.
I think at this point we need some messages on social media. What do you guys think?
Yes, we do.
Somebody wants to say something before we go on social media to fix it. Yes, you. Okay, please pass the microphone to him.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel Sena. I want to ask a question. Do you face any fears in the social media influencing? Because social media is not for it's not for you, okay?
Yes.
One way or another, maybe TikTok manager or TikTok owner can say, I'm tired, let me just bring down TikTok. How do you face those fears? Do you even have those fears?
For now, no. Once TikTok is there, let me focus on it now. When it's no more there, it's no more there.
Is it on? Yes, I think it's on. Yes, please go ahead. Use a
Question.
microphone. Yeah.
I don't think TikTok is going to be done very soon.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you an influencer yourself?
No, I don't really like posting like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay, please, I want to ask, as an influencer, do you get a fear of being hacked one day?
Hacked. Yes, I've been hacked before.
Okay.
On Instagram.
On Instagram?
Yes.
So what did you do?
I had to create another account.
Did you cry?
I was depressed.
You were depressed? Wow.
Yes.
And you can't do 9 to 5?
No.
No. Wow. Makes so much money. That's the thing. She's making the money and she can be
Rosalind,
9 to 5.
at the end of the day, I just want people out there, especially the young ones like me and like you and like Adjoa seated here, to understand that it's not everyone that will be able to become a social media influencer.
Yeah.
You know, I have heard so many people say, I'm quitting university to go and do social media influencing, and it's not working. You know, so why would you throw your education away? Because even she, an influencer, she's in school.
Yeah.
You know, and she's building it. And at the end of the day, whatever she wants to do with the social media influencing at a point, she will do it. But what is important to me, especially for the youth to know, is that when you get a nice 9 to 5 to do, please grab the opportunity and do it, okay? Because at least that one has assurance that, okay, at least you get your money at the end of the month. You don't have to deal with hacking. She has grown, so she knows what she's doing, you know?
But if you can combine as well, it's not that bad because there are people who are doing 9 to 5 with the social media and they're still making the money. So if you can do the combination, hooray, you are good to go. So Nanajwa, thank you so much for being here. We are grateful. I want us to take a quick break. We'll be moving to the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay. So we will, okay, I think we should just move to the kitchen. What do you guys think? Let's just go to the kitchen, all right? Because KB, he's a pastry connoisseur actually, and KB actually does this. He consults for hotels and oh my gosh. Your dress is so nice.
Thank you.
Oh, it's like you're coming on a red carpet.
It is a red carpet.
This is a red carpet. Yeah.
It's obviously
it's a red carpet show, isn't it? I don't know if we have any messages that have come in, but we do. Okay, so Nana, please move this way so that Shola can read her messages. So what do we have, Shola?
As we look at the food out here, because this is incredible. You know, this is the
Let me
second time
stand here, Nana.
he's been here.
Yeah.
And then last time I stole 2 and Rosen beat me. So today I'll make sure that I eat just one. Rosen,
Literally just confessed.
I mean, no, it's okay. Me, I'm a truthful girl, so I'll tell you the truth. I took 2 and Rosen almost beat me. So today, Rosen, I'll be a good kid. Okay?
Yeah.
So you don't do.
Yes. Okay. And our pastry looks yummy already, I must say. Yeah. So I don't know if our messages are ready. Shola, please. I think they are ready.
Yes, they are. This one says that, hello, good afternoon. Okay, we've read that. This one says, hi, Rosling and Shola, watching you live from Teshi. I love your show so much. Anyways, how can I join your studio audience?
Oh, you can
just hit us up on our social media, especially our contact 0571575757, and then
I think you should just come to the studio. So we are live on Wednesdays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Be in the studio at 12:30.
If you're coming and you want to come with a ride, just put in your Google map, Kokomlemle or Joy FM, and it will bring you directly to this place. This one says, please, I want to be like Nana Joa. Please ask her whether she wants to help or let other females become like her. Are you training people? This one says, hi. Hello. This one says that we all love what we do, either 9 to 5 job or media influencing. What I think is that there can be a healthy blend between the two. Yeah. Just do what you love and the pay will be massive. Again, Fatima from BBNE. Thank you, Fatima. So obviously my people, they're excited.
It sends the messages. Okay, so I know there are a lot of messages that always come in anytime KB is here. KB, those who want to get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
Okay, so you can reach me by Instagram mostly at Kobe Brown.
Okay.
_ KOBI Brown _
Okay.
Or my contact is 020 192 3828.
Okay.
020 192 3828.
Okay.
Please, WhatsApp only.
WhatsApp only. So is our pastry ready?
Almost.
Oh my
Almost.
goodness.
Oh.
I just want you guys to see how good the pastry looks and how it also smells in the kitchen. So what are we making here?
It is the meringue. I was just waiting for you so that I don't make a lot of noise. Now I can make noise. Yeah.
I hope we are almost done because, okay, this looks good already.
Who likes fire?
Fire? Fire,
Do you
fire.
like to play with fire?
No, none of us like to play with fire. But you're about to, you're about to do that thing.
I want to say something, but if I say
what do you want to say? Say.
Yeah, I like to play with fire.
No, you don't.
Girl,
Maybe let's see what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay,
great.
so what are we doing?
So
this is the meringue.
Yes.
Okay.
So I need this.
Okay.
And
so KB is going to type the meringue. So what did you use
so
to
this
make
is
the meringue?
just the. Remember the egg whites from
Yes.
the egg yolk separation?
Oh, right.
With some amount of sugar.
Okay.
And then that's it.
Okay, so egg
And then
whites
we
with
just
a
put
bit
it
of
on.
sugar.
Yeah, you just put it on brine meringue, which is just warm water, boiling water.
Okay.
In another saucepan, and then you just mix it so the sugar is like kind of dissolved.
Okay.
And the egg white is kind of like cooked, you know.
Okay.
And then you're good to go.
That's nice.
All right, sweet. I like fire.
Okay, so let's see. We have barely a minute to finish off, so let's see if we can even do just like 1 or 2 for them to see. And KB is on social media. Now, show your social media handle before you go.
Okay, so on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, it's Adorable Rosie.
Okay, yes. Adorable Rose.
Yes.
Oh,
so
I'm
please
looking too.
Oh,
yes. So,
my name's
yeah, no wonder you are wearing red carpet dress today. We do it together. So, KB, your social media handle, please.
KOBI Brown _ on Instagram, please.
Okay.
All right.
So move it back, move it back before, because we're going to socialize your social media handle, those who want to follow you and give you a 9-to-5 job. Ooh, look at what's happening to this. Just take a look at that. Ooh. Okay, KB. Woo. Studio audience, you guys should have been here to see what's going on. Wow. Okay, so this is all time will permit us for the show today. Thank you so much for sticking and staying with us all the way from 1 p.m. It's almost 3 p.m. And thank you so much. So we are going to taste it. We want to know how it tastes like. So I think that KB, you should put something in our jar. I'll take mine. Is it hot or it's cold already? And I take yours. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, I'm a vanilla fan, but I think I'm going to do chocolate. It's a bit hot, you know.
Yes.
All right, so I'll invite one studio audience. Who's coming? Darling, come. Today's your first Sierra Leonean. Come and taste for me.
Come and have a taste of
Come and have a taste. Thank you so much for watching. I was going to say Prime Morning. Thank you for watching Changes this afternoon. We'll be back again on Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And like we said, you can come and stand here and taste it and let's know how it tastes like. Okay.
All right.
This is good. Bon appetit. This is so good. This is really good. Follow KB. KB, your number again, because this is too good.
Bad timing.
Rocco. Enjoy the rest of your day. We love you. We love you, studio audience.